It's time to open our e-handbook. This is very nice. What about our truth bullets here? We have 18 truth bullets with very good informations, 10 out of 10. Presents. What can I give someone? I have run out of mineral water, but I have sea salt. I can also give someone not only a blueberry perfume, but solid condomi. Alright, let's set out our skills here. What skills do I have? Melodious. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Oh, we gotta increase our DPS here. Let's equip our melodious voice. Alright, I'm prepared for trial. Trial? All rise class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then, everyone close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand!
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Yes, Coco, you may. Wow, that's a good question.
What's going on with
pictures.
those pictures?
What's going on with the pictures? Oh, they're dead, so they are now pictures.
I feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
What are you thinking, Hifumi? What else could penetrate other than friendship?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradiction buried within their statement. What this means is that you will have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pam pam pam. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful and don't fail. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. No rush, 5 minutes, circlings. Wow, it's crazy, dude. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. That is my truth bullet. Whoa, what's going on? Let's see, this is my truth bullet here. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the beds and walls in my curry room. So that's what I have loaded in my truth cylinder.
Yeah, we know that part already.
No.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
In the bathroom.
Yes, maybe.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Wow.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Didn't have a chance to resist? Ha, there is something odd about that last statement. It definitely contradicts what I already know. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you are unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradiction, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you are sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun. No rush 5 minutes circlings.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
That is correct. She was murdered. That is very smart.
And the
Now where
murder
do I
took
shoot?
place in Makoto's
My
room.
evidence of a struggle bullet. Let us fast forward to the yellow text.
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
So there was a struggle, which means she did have a chance to resist. Whoop, wrong button. Whoa, what's going on? She says, can I see like as you see here, there was evidence of struggle, so she did have a chance to resist. Fine.
No, that's wrong.
Counter. Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Gee, I wonder what was used to kill Sayaka. Make the argument. Kitchen knife set. Oh gee, can I go and look at my kitchen knife set?
So
Whoops, I shot again. Kitchen knife set is my truth bullet. Yes. One of the knives had gone missing. That must have been the murder weapon.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Alright, had a random knife on them. It's not a random knife, it's one of the kitchen knife. Hold on, I feel like what I just heard is different from what I already know. It's not a random knife, it's one of the kitchen ones.
So what was used to kill?
Let us fast forward to the random knife.
So the killer used some
Hamburger.
random knife.
Oh.
No, that's wrong.
Counter. Whoa, can I break? Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yes, that is true, Ogre.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She is right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There is a bit more learned about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you are concentrating, the time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone is saying. On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gouge. And if this gouge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gouge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. No rush 5 minutes, circling. Whoa, there's a party going on in this classroom. Make your argument, bro. I'll account. I want your League of Legends account. Let's wait, I'm not ready. Whoa. How you account? What is that about? The knife from the kitchen went missing while Aoi was in the dining hall. Aoi swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall at any point while she was there. Cool story, Aoi. I rate 10 out of 10.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
No, we have not reached the end because I always saw was standing guard. I did not take the kitchen knife, but no matter how many times I repeat myself, you won't believe me. If only there were proof.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
There's like only one right place to shoot, so...
Makoto must have taken it in secret.
Let us concentrate. Whoa, crazy dudes. That is totally wrong because there was someone in the dining hall. It was Aoi Breaker.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Totally. I want Aoi. What?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Grill?
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
No, shower.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Whoa, the ogre can, dudes. We win.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because...
Just spit it out
Oops,
already.
sorry. Just spit it out already. I went too fast there. I didn't let Aoi finish her sentence.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But no, ogre is not a boy. She's a hot grill.
But I'm a girl.
I'm a grill. Holy crap, she's a grill!
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone was not here. Are you talking about Psycho?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Psycho? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was not Monokuma, not Hina, but Psycho.
I got it!
I got it, man. I'm so smart.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, it wasn't me. I swear on my Monokuma.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I totally agree, Coco.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Yes, Coco, I agree with what you're gonna say, probably.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Yes, Coco, I totally agree with that. I'm not the killer. We can't decide that yet.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You will have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and then press the Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you will suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. No rush 5 minutes. Circlings. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is. Well, where am I going? Hangman's Gambit. G. What was missing from the crime? There was no hair, remember? Someone removed all the hair. Oh wow, I have to shoot multiple times. These letters are made out of steel. Oh, I have to put the A next. Oh.
Now I understand.
Yeah, now you understand. There was no hair. Complete.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
But there was a lot of hair on Sayaka. What? On her head. I mean, because she had hair on her head. Long hair.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Cause you so hairy, dude. It's embarrassing how hairy you are.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Oh god, you're saving me. You're the best Coco I ever saw in Skyrim.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
No, for sure not.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Bro, you haven't started growing hair?
No.
What?
There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
There are other reasons that prove. I wonder what other reasons there are, Coco.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Me too. I agree with Sakura Ogami, aka Ogre.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Yeah, man, it was like the door.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
That's not good. To stab her, she will take damage.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?